Imagine a map so ancient it reveals the Earth as it appeared during the last ice age, with coastlines and landscapes vastly different from those on modern maps. It even portrays Antarctica, not as the icy expanse we know today, but as a lush, green land that might once have been habitable. Alongside this enigmatic map are others, like the renowned Piri Reis map, suggesting that civilizations from thousands of years ago may have advanced technology to chart the globe with remarkable accuracy. Now, imagine Elon Musk, a visionary known for pushing the boundaries of innovation, being drawn to these ancient maps. He contemplates the possibility of a forgotten chapter in human history. Could an advanced civilization have existed long before our current era, mastering the art of oceanic navigation and mapping the world? And if so, why is this knowledge absent from conventional history books? Chapter 1. Unveiling a hidden map of the past. Picture this. We assume our historical timeline is mostly complete, with only minor gaps left to fill. But occasionally, discoveries emerge that challenge this belief, hinting at mysteries far deeper than we've imagined. This very notion came to light during an enthralling discussion between Joe Rogan and author Graham Hancock on Rogan's podcast. Together, they explored the tantalizing possibility of ancient civilizations, forgotten maps, and extraordinary ocean voyages that predate established historical accounts. So, what does Elon Musk have to do with all this? Musk, famed for his futuristic ambitions, harbors a fascination with ancient enigmas. Think of him as a modern-day Indiana Jones, but armed with rockets and satellites instead of a whip. Musk's curiosity leads him to speculate that ancient societies might have possessed knowledge far more advanced than we acknowledge today. It's as if he's hinting at a concealed map of the world, one that mainstream history has yet to reveal. Let's embark on a journey to rethink our shared past. Consider the epic story of Polynesian Expansion, often celebrated as humanity's first grand seafaring adventure, occurring roughly 3,000 to 3,500 years ago. Polynesian navigators embarked on remarkable voyages across thousands of miles of open ocean without the aid of modern tools like GPS or compasses. They discovered isolated islands such as Easter Island, over 2,000 miles from the South American coast, and another 2,000 miles from Tahiti. These awe-inspiring journeys continue to astonish historians today. But Graham Hancock poses an intriguing question. What if the Polynesians weren't the first to traverse the vast oceans? While mainstream archaeology credits them as pioneers of large-scale sea travel, Hancock suggests humans might have been navigating these waters far earlier, perhaps as far back as the last ice age. His theory isn't mere speculation, it's bolstered by compelling DNA evidence from the Amazon. Remarkably, certain South American populations exhibit genetic links to distant groups, implying transoceanic contact long before it was deemed possible. Rather than dismissing these findings, Hancock urges us to take them seriously. Could they signify an ancient culture of adept seafarers who crossed the oceans tens of thousands of years ago? If so, who were these explorers, and why have they vanished from historical narratives? The answer, Hancock believes, lies within the ancient maps themselves. These maps might contain clues to a lost civilization of navigators who charted the globe long before modern empires emerged. Hancock highlights a collection of mysterious maps depicting Earth as it would have appeared during the last ice age. Although these maps were created between the 1300s and 1700s, they seem to have been based on far older, now lost sources. One of the most renowned examples is the Piri Reis map, drawn in 1513 by a Turkish admiral. Despite its age, this map shows parts of South America, North America, and Africa with astonishing accuracy. So precise that it defies belief that it was created in the early 16th century. Piri Reis himself noted that his map was compiled from over 100 ancient sources, some of which he believed came from the legendary Library of Alexandria, a repository of forgotten knowledge. Imagine for a moment, the Library of Alexandria, destroyed long ago, might have housed maps illustrating the world as it appeared during the Ice Age. Somehow, fragments of these maps survived, safeguarded in Constantinople, until Piri Reis uncovered them. It's astonishing to think that, in an era when most believed the Earth was flat, these ancient maps depicted coastlines with impressive precision. Even more remarkable is that some of these maps include accurate measurements of latitude and longitude. While determining latitude is relatively straightforward using the sun's position, calculating longitude requires precise timekeeping, a feat thought impossible before the invention of the marine chronometer in the late 1700s. So, how did ancient mapmakers achieve such precise longitudes centuries earlier? This mystery doesn't align with the conventional historical narrative. To Hancock, it's more than a historical anomaly. It's a vital clue pointing to a forgotten civilization from the last ice age. He argues that these ancient maps prove early explorers had already mastered the complex skills necessary for precise navigation, mapping the globe with expertise rivaling that of European explorers centuries later. It's as if these maps are whispers from the past, hinting at a missing chapter of human history, a chapter that tells of a sophisticated culture of seafarers who navigated the world long before our recorded history began. Ultimately, this is about more than just lost maps and uncharted lands. It challenges us to reconsider our understanding of human progress and the true capabilities of ancient civilizations. It calls on us to dig deeper, uncover the secrets buried by time, and ask, what other knowledge has been lost to history, hidden just beyond the reach of our current understanding? One of the most perplexing mysteries in this narrative is Antarctica's appearance on ancient maps. Officially, Antarctica wasn't discovered until 1819, yet several maps from centuries earlier depict it as an ice-free green landmass. This anomaly suggests that ancient mapmakers may have seen the continent before it was covered in ice, pushing their timeline back tens of thousands of years to the last ice age. Far from being a fringe theory, this presents compelling evidence that challenges accepted historical timelines and hints at advanced ancient knowledge we've yet to fully comprehend. Then there's the enigmatic Bimini Road, an underwater formation near the Bahamas composed of large rectangular stones. While some dismiss it as a natural geological feature, Hancock speculates that it was constructed by an ancient civilization during a time when sea levels were significantly lower. Intriguingly, the Bimini Road appears on ancient maps as though it was once above water, suggesting it was charted when still visible on land. This possibility raises fascinating questions about a lost civilization capable of mapping coastlines and undertaking vast oceanic explorations long before recorded history. It's as if these ancient maps are whispering secrets from a forgotten past, urging us to challenge everything we think we know about our shared history. Chapter 2: Ancient Maps and the Theory of Lost Civilizations. Continuing from where we left off, let's journey further into the enigmatic realm of ancient maps and the secrets they may reveal. Previously, we examined the idea that ancient civilizations were far more sophisticated than we typically acknowledge, potentially possessing the ability to traverse vast oceans and chart coastlines with an accuracy commonly associated with much later periods. Figures like Elon Musk, Graham Hancock, and Joe Rogan encourage us to challenge traditional historical timelines and consider an alternative reality that reshapes our understanding of the past. Some ancient maps, dating back to the 1300s, depict Antarctica not as the icy expanse we know today, but as an ice-free, habitable land. This intriguing detail raises profound questions. Who created these maps? What knowledge did they possess about the world long before modern history recorded it? Such depictions suggest that ancient cultures might have had access to information about the continent's geography during a time when global temperatures were warmer and sea levels lower, possibly during the last ice age. The mystery deepens when considering that Antarctica wasn't officially discovered until 1819. If ancient maps accurately portray the continent's ice-free state, it implies that early cartographers knew far beyond what was previously thought possible. This hints at the existence of a lost world, forcing us to question conventional historical narratives. Researchers like Graham Hancock argue that these maps are compelling evidence of an advanced civilization that thrived during prehistory, equipped with the technology, knowledge, and seafaring capabilities to achieve remarkable feats of exploration and cartography. Hancock views ancient maps, the enigmatic Bimini Road, and depictions of an ice-free Antarctica as interconnected pieces of a larger puzzle, proof of advanced civilizations that rose, flourished, and were subsequently erased by cataclysmic events such as floods or climate shifts. Are we modern explorers mirroring the ambitions of ancient civilizations? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you're as captivated by the mysteries of the past and the possibilities of the future as we are, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest content.